I know Jake, you and I, we don't get access to practice. We don't know what these guys look like. Just from your own gut feeling, how you feel about these two guys, who would you like to see as QB2, and who do you think is going to win QB2?
I mean, I won't be mad if I see KJ Lacey as the second string, to be clear, because I think he could be a really special player. But I think Trey Owens will be the second quarterback. And I think I'd probably like to see Owens be the quarterback, just because if Lacey wins that job as a kind of true freshman coming in, that tells me maybe Owens hasn't progressed as much. He's kind of stayed the same level from last year. And I know the coaches were really high on him last year and talking about him behind the scenes being a guy they expect to be a starter someday. And I think Owens kind of gets forgot about because Lacey's a little bit more of a shiny prize to come in. And then you have by the way, you have one of the top two quarterbacks at worst, top two, one on some sites, two on others, coming in also in this current recruiting class, 2026, Diabell, who's a 5-star. That quarterback class is going to be just a nasty competition when Arch is gone in a couple years. But I think I would like to hear Trey Owens wins the job, but it being close, just because that tells me Lacey is living up to the hype, but also Owens is fending him off. That extra year in the program is paying off, because you feel like if Owens can't win the QB2 job, he's probably transferring at the end of the year. So that's also part of it for me.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I'd like to see Trey Owens, but if it's KJ Lacey, Jake, I'm actually really excited to see him hit the field as well. Think of kind of like a Kyler Murray stature. He's 6 foot, not your prototypical Steve Sarkisian quarterback. When you think of Steve Sarkisian offenses and what those quarterbacks look like, he doesn't really fit that typical mold. Not like an Arch Manning who's 6'4", not like a Trey Owens who's a 6'5", Quinn Ewers who is 6'3". So a much shorter quarterback, kind of a more squirrely. Like I said, think of a Kyler Murray type guy. But again, a guy who is uber talented and just oozes skill with extending play, arm strength, arm talent. So he'll be very exciting. And then, like you said, Diabell in a couple of years will be very exciting to watch as well.